Hi, greetings everybody. Yeah, my light is still not aimed right, but that's okay. You guys don't care. You guys don't care. Hi. Hello, hello. For everybody joining in. Maybe. It's Friday. Everybody gets busy on Fridays. It'll probably take a minute. That's okay. I'll just pull up the video stuff I want to pull up while I'm waiting. Boy, I haven't had nobody coming up in a while here. Well, today I have the Mornings Aren't Pretty mug because this morning has definitely not been pretty. All right, well, since I can't wait all day because it'll mess up the replay, we'll go ahead and get started with my very dreary mini. Okay, so, well, I'll wait on a couple other of these things then until I see who joins in, because I have a couple of things that are kind of funny. So hopefully we'll pick up some people towards the end, and I'll be able to entertain with that. But I talked a lot about cuticle oil yesterday. I kind of got off on a tangent. I was talking about Dazzle Dry, which is just the old bottle. And I was talking about solar oil, which is what I currently have used forever and a day for my clients. And I was talking about the fact of how we there's such a difference in oils. Like, we don't think about it. We just think oils are oils. But, oh my gosh, this thing is killing me. It's like right in my face. Oh, that's a little better. So we don't think about things like what the oil's made out of and those kind of things. So it's important to understand that petroleum derivative oils, so like mineral oil, are too big of a molecule to go through our nails and through our skin. I love the name nail conditioning oil. I love that because the cuticle is technically gone by the time we do our thing. So I like nail conditioning oil. I read that in Victoria's blog that I think I'm going to steal. So I did get so I talked yesterday about Dazzle Dry oil, Dottie oil from Famous Names, and solar oil from C&D. And this is just a comparison. This is the kind of things that you need to know when you're making a decision about what you're going to use. It may not necessarily change your mind on what you want to use, as far as like a sensory thing goes or whatever, but at least if you have all the information, you can do it. So this is part of that researching what products that you're using. I'm going to put a link to Victoria's blog underneath Victoria Hunter. I'm going to put a link to her blog in the comment section below on Facebook because it has a good comparison between Dottie oil and solar oil, which, as I mentioned yesterday, is a they're both developed by Jim Nordstrom. So that whole, when you know better, you do better. It's like the same person knew better, and so he made a better oil. But I didn't have a lot of information on Dottie oil yesterday, and so I want to make sure to get the rest of that out to you today. A half-ounce size bottle of Dottie oil is $5.95, which makes it 9 cents per client for use, which puts it almost dead on in between solar oil at 5 cents per client in the cheapest, bigger bottle, because that's what we have data for, or and Dazzle Dry's 12 cents a client in their half-ounce bottle. Now, where you see the real cost savings is Dottie oil becomes incredibly, very much the least expensive when you buy it in their 6-ounce refill bottle, which is $26.95. And it makes it 3 cents per client, which is almost nothing when you're factoring in what we do at our table. So the biggest difference between Dottie oil and the previous incarnation of Jim's brain, which was solar oil, is Dottie oil has natural vitamin E, which is oil, which is a better antioxidant. And solar oil uses synthetic vitamin E, which is made from petroleum, as I talked about. It's not as good of an antioxidant. The cool thing about Dottie oil is 3 of its oils are organic and it has 21 essential oils in it. So that it does have a very strong scent of natural oils. And I think for some people that's too strong, but the benefit is undeniable with the 21 different essential oils. Dazzle Dry, however, is vegan and cruelty-free testing and all that. Like that's the big thing with Vivian. And it has 11 essential oils. And being a chemist, she's really, with her doctorate in chemistry, she's really been able to kind of, more essential oils isn't necessarily better. It's just different. And it depends on the formulation. So the big thing about Dazzle Dry, besides being vegan, is that we talk a lot about nail oils. How can people have oily nail plates and all that kind of stuff? Well, the phospholipids and the natural nail oils in Dazzle Dry are skin identical. So that means that when you put it on, your body doesn't know the difference between the oils that it's created and the oils that you're putting on it, which obviously leads to better absorption and better bioavailability. There's another bioavailable word here. That's with solar oil. It has rice bran oil, which is a really good skin softener, but it would have to be, since the synthetic vitamin E isn't as bioavailable, so it would have to have something to soften the skin to help make that vitamin E do anything at all. So, definitely lots to know about these things. And, you know, I call myself the nail nerd, but this is the kind of stuff that you don't need to know this about every product on the market. You leave that kind of stuff to me and the other nail nerds to tell you, but you do need to know this kind of stuff about the products that you use. So, let's see. Also, just since I got this from Linda Nordstrom last night, I wanted to make sure if you are a natural nail tech, well, any tech, but if you do any natural nails at all and you are not using IBX, you're losing clients and you're losing money, because this is 35 cents per full treatment, cost per service. Cures an LED, and it's a natural nail product. Famous Names owns IBX as well as Dottie Oil, and they are spending the year doing certification classes for IBX around the globe, and it's an amazing product. So especially if you're a natural nail only tech, you should definitely be using IBX. So we'll talk about that later. You know, I was going to talk about what's trending for nails, the beautypackaging.com article that I posted on the University of Nails page. But since there's nobody here today, I think I'm going to save that for Monday. Because I think it deserves more attention than it's going to get if I put it up in a forum where I don't have people talking back to me. So, to entertain those of you who stayed through the cuticle oil discussion just now, this was on, oh, excuse me. God, the allergies in Washington for trees are really bad right now. This video was on Prof Nail, and this glitter, I don't know how to find it, but it is epically amazing. Look at that. It's like Swarovski crystals, but glitter. Isn't that cool? I want this. I want this. So there's that, which is really fun. And this is seriously boring. I've gotten really used to having people with lots of hearts and talking, and I miss you guys. I'm glad you're all busy, but I miss you guys. And this, oh my gosh, the Spray Perfect polish thing. Us nail techs are going to see this all over. It's going to drive us nuts. So for the weekend, gear up for the fact that you are about to see Spray Perfect.
Gorgeous color in seconds for the world's fastest manicure. And don't stress the mess. The extra polish washes right off your skin with water. The color is unbelievable.
Okay, so the funniest thing about this that they don't tell you in the little thing here, shut up, is that you still have to use a brush on base coat and top coat. So it has your typical infomercial thing of, oh, I'm polishing my nail. It's so hard. So it's got that. And you spray this on. It's $20 for a bottle, but they have a buy one, get one free for you. So you get red and silver for 20 bucks. And, you still, and the base coat and top coat, and you still have to do that. And they've got other colors available online. This spray polish thing is going to be a novelty. So we talked this week about clickbait. Some of this is clickbait. Your friends posting it. So don't click and do them any justice. What a ripoff. I mean, as a consumer, $20 for a spray can, and you still have to brush on base and top. Okay, here's a newsflash. You can pretty much do that with any water-based spray paint. So go to the craft store and buy whatever water-based spray paint floats your boat and put on base coat and then spray them. Then put on top coat, then let it finish drying for a few minutes, and then wash your hands and the paint will come off your skin and stay on your nails for a day and a half, because that's what poorly pigmented things that spray out of a bottle do on our nails. So have fun. All right. My goodness. It is only 2:14 and I don't have anybody here, which means everybody's busy making money, which is fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get this out there so you guys can watch this at your leisure. Hopefully I'm redoing my house, so hopefully I will have some time and desire to get on this weekend and get my nails done and do some stuff. There's one person. I was getting ready to sign off because I haven't had anybody. Everybody's gonna have to watch on the replay. I'll get the rest of the videos uploaded this weekend to YouTube. I'm up to January 15th. It's very painful to watch one's old videos when they first started out. So I'm trying not to watch as they're uploading, but it's scary. So I'll try to get the rest of those up this weekend, and we'll talk about the beautypackaging.com article. Oh, you've been here. It just didn't show up. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that's the case with other people. Because I thought I was all by myself. It told me I didn't have anybody here, which was really boring. Talk to myself. I haven't had to talk to myself in a long time. Well, I'm glad you're showing up now. So yeah, I'll talk about the beautypackaging.com, what's trending for nails on Monday. Oh, you had to go out and come back in. Interesting. Hey, oh, there's my New Zealand friend. I just signed up for a New Zealand nail board. Today I had to provide proof that I was licensed because I want to make sure that I can give all you guys down under information that's relevant to you guys. So I just signed up for a New Zealand Facebook group today, actually. So, which is actually tomorrow where you are. Okay, well, so, oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Let me look in my handy dandy iPad and I can tell you because I got a message. Where's my messenger on the iPad? Oh my gosh. I need to set up all my iOS devices so that they're the same. I can't find anything. Oh, well, I guess maybe you guys were here the whole time and I just got scammed by, oh, there's Messenger. I just got scammed. Oh, Michelle just sent me a message saying there were 6 of us. No comments were showing up on my end. Well, there wasn't any comments showing up on the site either, nor did my little people thing in the corner tell me how people were here. Oh, good. I'm so glad I wasn't talking to myself. Although I really missed, it looks like everybody was having a problem with the chat. I really missed having you guys to talk to. It was very boring just talking to myself. I haven't had to do that for months. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, what group? Nail Tech NZ. Tracy Williams. That's who I had to provide proof to. So, Nail Tech NZ is the group that I joined. So, oh, Amy was talking to me and thought I was ignoring her. No, Amy, I wasn't ignoring you. Oh my gosh. See, and this is why technology is such a monumental pain in the ass. Seriously. Okay, well, I'm here now and I can see you now, so you can talk again. Okay, thank you. I'm going to get a private message for another New Zealand group, which is good. Oh my gosh, why would I be mad at you, Amy? Amy thought I was mad at her. Oh my gosh. Well, I was talking to you on Messenger about the LED light thing. So, well, that's a good thing to talk about since we're here and I'm going to put off this other thing until Monday. Amy and I were talking earlier about how long LED lamps last. Now, we're used to UV lamps that with the compact fluorescent bulbs, we have to change them out every however long your lamp says to change them out. A couple months, 100 hours, whatever. Well, LED lamps, when they first came out, they're supposed to last 20,000 hours. Well, I think we kind of lose track of time. Because if you're changing out your bulbs every couple of months in a UV lamp, so you're changing out your bulbs, maybe we'll just average it out and say 3 times a year because you're a full-time nail tech. Well, if you've had an LED lamp since the first technology, like, you know, what, God, it's got to be getting close to, what, 8 years now? Some of you guys are, you know, we always talked about, you know, oh, LED and you don't have to change bulbs. But what you do have to do is get a whole new lamp when you start having curing problems. So I think that that is what we're going to start seeing now, is I think we're going to start seeing some service breakdown problems, people with their gel polish not lasting as long. And, oh, I got to go let the kid in again. The door's locked. See, I just finally got you guys all here, and now I've got to run away. Okay, look at my cabinet. I need to remember to unlock that before I get on my show. Okay, so, sorry about that. Boy, this show is just going to go down in those, like, a bloopers reel. Okay. So I think that the thing we're going to have, all the pretty colors. Yes. I have a thing about having polishes on the wall. Talk about that in a minute. But I think now we're going to have a thing where we're going to start seeing people who are having problems with their gel polish services and shellac services, not because they're doing anything wrong, but because we're going to see the decline in the output of the LED lamps. And it's going to start catching some people who've been doing nails for a really long time off guard. And they're not really good, because Since the bulbs last so long compared to the compact fluorescent UV bulbs, we know what it's like when we have curing issues with compact fluorescent. Nobody really knows yet when you start having curing issues with LED bulbs, what that looks like. So who knows what it's going to look like? It maybe just won't cure as well, or maybe you used to use multiple brands with the same light and now the multiple brands aren't working anymore. You know, I mean, we don't know. We don't know what it looks like. So, well, Robin says should be similar to UV, and you would think so, but because of the way the light, the UV spikes, I don't know. It's possible that it could still cure but not spike as high. I don't know. Yeah, if we start getting gel polish that's peeling. But see, that's the thing though, is manufacturers, sorry you guys, I love you, but I'm going to kind of lump you all into one group right now, have, through our own fault, because we cherry pick things and use things we like of one line and we don't follow rules and all that kind of stuff, have gotten really used to the, well, your gel polish is peeling, you didn't prep the nail right. The gel polish is peeling, their nails are too flexible. The gel polish is peeling, did you use the right base coat? The gel polish is peeling, did you know what I mean? And they put it back on all of our technique. Well, that worked fine when we were using old two-handed IBD lamps and we had like 4 brands that offered colored gels. Now that there's an LED lamp and a UV lamp of some sort sitting on every table, I don't know, like I'm a little more skeptical of what we're going to see. I think we're going to start seeing some service breakdown from some established, okay, Doug Schoon says that, I need to look that up by the way, that you probably have 3 years of good LED curing. Okay, well, I'm going to have to research that because I have a real problem with that. Because if I only have to change my LED bulbs or my UV bulbs, once every couple of months, and I get a great full cure guaranteed all the time, and I'm going to have to, the benefit of an LED lamp is not just the reduced curing time, it's also the not having the expense of changing out the bulbs. And if you have 20,000 hours on a UV lamp, and it's only turning on for 1 minute at a time, in theory, you should have a consistent cure all the time. Robin says we're told 5,000 hours with our Accents LED lamps. See, okay. See, these are the things that keep changing because when LED lamps first came out, when Harmony brought out Gelish's first lamp, which was $500 back then, by the way, they said 20,000 hours. So I don't know. So here we go back with that nail tech, gotta research how we going to know what to do thing. So I think that one of the biggest things to do, if you're noticing any changes at all in your services that use UV curing, whether it be UV LED or UV compact fluorescent, yeah, and some said they never need to be replaced, which is absolutely ridiculous. We know that's just physically not possible. Take a sample tip, not a clear one. A tip, a natural colored tip. Make sure you're using a natural colored tip for this. Not, I'll get it up there. Not a clear one. Because a clear one can get some LED curing up underneath it. And so you're not going to get the same result as you would be having it on a client's hand. So use a natural colored tip and put your things that you cure on that tip. Put it in your light where the fingers should go and cure it for the full suggested cure time. Take And when you're done, take and run your gloved finger over it. It should still be sticky, but you shouldn't be able to pull any color off. And then take your lint-free wipe or cotton round or whatever it is you use and put 99% alcohol on it and wipe it over the top. If you pull off a lot of color like you are removing polish, it's not cured. So, and especially now, there are people, you can talk about the fact that the absence of that doesn't necessarily show it's properly cured. And that's true. But that test will definitely show you if it's undercured. So, especially if you use the brand for your light. So I have a CND LED lamp. If I put CND on a natural tip and I put it in this light for 1 minute and I take it out, when I rub it with 99% isopropyl alcohol, I should see minimal color come off. If I'm not, then there's a problem with my lamp. There's a problem with my bottle of color, which I can solve by trying again with a different color. Or there's a problem with the information my manufacturer is giving me. So, like you should still see some, because what the sticky inhibition layer is, by definition, is uncured product where the product can't cure where it meets oxygen. Okay, well, that is a color product. So there should be some color. There just shouldn't be like you wiped off the whole color coat color coming off. But there should be some color. That's why we don't see any color when we remove the inhibition layer on a top coat, is because it's clear. So if you're seeing color when you're removing inhibition layer after top coating, then you miss some spots with your top coat. And that's where that color is coming from. So, yeah, that's my little rant about that. Yeah, all the colors. My door is actually, the hinges are broken on this thing, so I have to go and fix that. But I have a thing, and I picked it up from working in a spa, that I have to put all of my colors away. They're supposed to be away behind closed doors, because then my clients can't look at them and bug the crap out of me about which color they saw that they want that I know they won't like. And the other thing is it keeps all of my stuff away from UV light. And I have a thing. I had polish racks on my walls for years, and they were a pain in the ass. They were always dusty. They always looked cluttered. You could never find the color you were looking for anyway. It always looked messy when you walked in. No matter how decluttered the salon was, it looked messy. And so when I went to go work at the spa, all of our colors and everything were put away in cabinets. And I got used to that, and it's nice because now I don't have dusting bottle maintenance, and it looks neat and clean when my cabinet door, which just broke, is fixed. It's all hidden away, so I can get all the colors I want, but I don't have my color wheel here. But like I'm getting ready to, like, I have glitters in a Masterworks tray so that those aren't messy. And I have my Dazzle Dry colors are on these over by my pedicure chair, so that people can pick their color. And then I just come here to the cabinet and I get it. Way easier. And I'm about to do this with the rest of my colors. Maybe I might just get rid of those and fill out the Dazzle Dry and caption line. And but I am going to put all of my acrylic powder colors on these so that I can just like hang it here off my thing by my table, so that when people want to pick their acrylic colors for their nails, I don't have to pull out every single acrylic powder color I own, because I have like 50. So something like that. Oh, well, I'm so glad we got you guys here eventually. That's so exciting. So, make sure that you are checking your LED lamp. Make that another one of those leap year things you do. If you're using LED and another leap year rolls around and you haven't changed lamps, then you need to check and make sure that you're curing properly. Did you guys get to see my glitter that I held up? Did you guys get to see the glitter nail? Because that was like epic. That was like my favorite thing I had for today that I had saved. I hope you guys got to see my glitter nail. Well, we're just going to show it again because it was so amazing. We're going to show it again. Look at that awesomeness. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a glitter. This was off the Prof Nail board in Germany. Isn't that so pretty? I have to have that glitter. I want it so badly. Maybe I'll have to order a whole gaggle of them and put them in the University of Nails store. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. That was like my favorite thing today. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. So on Monday, I will cover this beautypackaging.com article on what's trending for nails. It's on, the link for the article is on the University of Nails Facebook page. This is a really important business thing. Can I talk about late clients one day? Yes. Oh, make a note right now, Robin. Late clients. I will definitely talk about that. Request. Also, yeah, if you guys have any requests for topics for me, you can post them on the Nails Over Coffee Facebook page, or you can email them at nailsovercoffee@michellecordes.com, and I will get them there, and then I can factor them into what I'm doing. I also have another request. I'm working, but it takes a lot of effort. I'm working on figuring out all of the different online software solutions and booking systems. I know quite a bit because I did my project for my concept of beauty business in the cloud, but I want to update that and with a few different companies and reach out to a few companies and see if I can get them to address some questions for me that we can see if maybe the solutions are out there. We just don't know it because I'm not a customer. So I'm going to do that. That's on the topic of eventually all my research projects I got going on here for you guys. And yeah, so there'll be a link to Victoria's blog comparing the oils down in the comment section below. I will definitely be doing some more information on IBX. If you do natural nails and you're not IBX certified, you're losing money. You really should be. And we'll talk about this trending business packaging thing because it's important for us to know what's going on in the consumer side of our industry, because what's going on in the consumer side is going to reflect on what services we're being asked for at our table. So we have to have an idea of what's going on there. And there's a whole business industry going on. Like, as an individual nail tech, you shouldn't possibly be expected to know or follow all of the things that like I follow because I am a marketing major. I follow lots and lots of businessy side things, but that's why you need to join like the University of Nails so that you can keep up on that business side without having to invest a ton of your own time in it. I mean, I spend hours and hours every week reading articles from Entrepreneur and from American Express Open does lots of different trending articles. And this happens to be from beautypackaging.com. And, you know, the independent nail tech doesn't have the time for all those things. So one of the biggest benefits for joining University of Nails is you're going to have access to how those things affect your businesses without you having to go through all the research for doing that. So, like everything, I'm going to go back to uploading video after video after video of myself from months ago that I'm mortified about. And I will see you guys on Monday. Don't forget to tune into NTR on Sunday night. I don't know what Athena has going on, but it's sure to never disappoint. And I will see you guys on Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Well, I'm glad I finally knew you guys were all here. I'm telling you, it's just a debacle with this lately. If this keeps up, I'm going to have to find a new platform. So, all right. Toodaloo, you guys. Farewell. Have a great weekend. Hope it's fabulous wherever you are. Bye. Happy nailing.